Can you find a real estate platform that aligns everyone in the entire company financially by making us real estate agents owners, so when the average agent wins, everyone wins? That's the secret to success. And when you surround yourself with like-minded entrepreneurial people who absolutely love what they do, they love serving people, they love God and life, and you put yourself in an environment of high energy, high producing, positive people every day, you can't help but succeed in business and in life. We are changing the real estate industry and changing real estate agents' lives. Welcome to the Financial Freedom Forever podcast.
Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to the Financial Freedom Forever podcast. I'm super excited today to be introducing one of our newest business partners here, Suzanne Jong from Niagara, Ontario, Canada. How you doing today, Suzanne?
I'm great, Andre. How are you?
Doing fantastic. Excited to kind of hear your story and share a little bit to our listeners about why you joined EXP and what's going on in your life, and listen to your story. Real briefly, I'll let people know that you've been in real estate and property management for over 19 years, living right there in Niagara on the lake for over 30 years. Been a local person there and a fruit farmer, so that's really cool. I know you've been recognized for tons of different awards for a few different brokers that you've been in over years, and you specialize in farm and country properties, and definitely helping seniors with all their real estate needs. But of course, you service everyone in the area, and love what you're doing. But welcome to the podcast, and welcome to EXP. And just kind of tell us a little bit your story and your background, Suzanne.
Yeah, thanks, Andre. Yeah, I started out in the banking business actually, and then went to property management. And of course, loving that so much, it escalated me getting my real estate license. And I've been in real estate now for 19 years in the Niagara region and southwestern Ontario. It's been a fun time. I love it. I love my clients. I get to meet new people all the time. It's great.
So in 19 years, how did you start off your real estate business? Like what company you're at, and just kind of share your journey between when you started in 19 years coming to EXP, kind of figure out what led you here.
Yeah, so I started off and did probably what everybody's done, the RE/MAX Royal LePage. Okay. And then went to Better Homes and Gardens, which I absolutely loved, and was there for over 10 years.
Wow.
Okay. Wasn't looking for a change whatsoever. Okay. I'd heard about EXP for a couple of years now. Made total sense to me, but didn't want to make the move. Too scared. I don't want to say too lazy, but I hate change. So I thought, oh my God, please, I don't want to broker load my listings. I don't want to, I want to be able to pick up the phone and call when I need help. And my broker was great for that at Better Homes. But I did go to a conference, and I have a colleague that, has been talking to me about it for quite some time. So I actually took the time to listen, to learn a little bit more. And when I went to this conference, the amount of energy there was fantastic. And, she also showed me, the amount of coaching available and all of that kind of great stuff that EXP has to offer. So it was a decision that I made with my mind, not my heart, because I didn't want to leave, but it just made total sense to make the change to EXP.
Yeah, we hear that a lot of misconceptions, right? Saying, geez, it's a cloud-based company. How are you going to be able to reach your broker? And that's a big one that we hear all the time, that you can pick up the phone and call your broker at your own company. How do you do it now?
Exact same thing. I actually ran into just some very small little bumps in the road on the changeover. I was given, it was actually Andrew's number. I gave Andrew a call, literally, I was frustrated beyond belief, and he resolved all the issues, I swear to God, in a matter of 5 minutes. So wow. Huge help. And yeah, I was shocked. And just to see this camaraderie between, the agents trying to help and everybody together. It's been a really good move for me.
So when you mentioned, the camaraderie and the collaboration, the energy at the conference, you were close to you said you loved where you were and your broker and your friends there. And that was what really kind of held you there and not making a move because your heart was attached. What's the difference as far as where it was and EXP? Can you explain kind of the difference of that collaboration and networking and why you think that is?
Sometimes I feel like maybe in the old school brokerages, there's always your business is yours. You hide it from others. You don't let people know what's going on, and I don't find that at EXP. It's everybody's willing to share, to assist, all these little EXP workplace things are fantastic. Like, you can reach out to EXP Ontario, for example, and, we have an open house here. Does anybody want to do it? Or, somebody just has a question and everybody jumps in and answers. And it's such a great resource.
Yeah, I agree. That's one of the big surprises. A lot of people you don't realize until you get there is, you love, where you are and you're friendly with everyone and you're willing to help out some, but will you give, kind of your competition, right? Even though you're friends, like your total listing presentation and all the little things that you've done over the years that just gives you that edge. You don't normally give them your entire playbook because it's your own business, but it's hard to believe that the people at EXP actually do open up their full playbook and help as much as they can. And I think that the biggest reason is because we're all owners in the company, right? I mean, if they help you sell 10 more houses because they shared something with you and the company continues to grow, our stock ownership and our equity continues to grow, we all grow together, and you don't get that at other companies. I mean, do you think that's the reason?
Yeah, totally true. I mean, we all benefit from that ownership and the stock. So it's to everybody's benefit to help and to refer and, to kind of work as a team.
Yeah. Was there any surprises? Anything that you were surprised, good or bad, with the company being an online virtual company?
Yeah, I really worried about that. With it being online, and struggling to learn new systems. Like for me, I didn't work in SkySlope, so now I'm having to learn that. But, and I got stuck once and then you just call and boom, boom, boom. And it was like, fixed it and I'm on my way. So not even fixed it. It was me that was doing it wrong. But so it's so great to be able to have that. And I think I knew coming here that, we had a good amount of resources for coaching and courses in EXP world and so on. I'm very myself. I enjoy coaching or receiving coaching, and I love to learn. And, I want to become a better agent so that I'm better for my clients. And that's because it's important to me to do a very good job for them. So I feel like EXP has provided all of those kind of resources where we have everything available to us to make it better and easier for our clients.
Yeah, that's great. The coaching, and you've only been plugged in for a short time, so I know there's 50 to 60 hours of coaching and training through EXP on a weekly basis, more than you can do. You got to kind of pick and choose what you want to go and get involved with. But because you joined our group, we all have access to the National Association of Expert Advisors coaching and training. That was, they were on the Inc. 5000 fastest growing companies for like 6 years in a row. They became known as helping agents become number one and number two in their marketplaces. But they charge $25,000 a year for that high level coaching and training. But because you're in our group and they're our partners above us at EXP, me, you, and anyone that we bring to the company all get access to all that coaching and training for free. So I'm excited for you to get into some of those modules and trainings that's going to be able to help you with just getting more listings and being able to get your conversions up and be able to sell more properties, and obviously, have even more skill to negotiate for your buyers and sellers, et cetera. So I'm excited for you to dig into a lot of the coaching and training that I'm sure you haven't had time to even dig into yet.
Yeah, I just actually found out about that training. So imagine my surprise. I was like, all right, that's awesome, because it's just such high-end coaching. It's not, take this dumb little course and, it's something you already know. I feel like EXP has levels to, just for the people that are starting out to the people like myself that have been in this business, for 20 something or more years. There's something for everybody.
That's right. I don't care if you're doing 10 units, you want to get to 20. If you're doing 20, you want to get to 40. Maybe you're doing 50 and you want to start growing a team and going to 150 deals. The coaches and the trainers within EXP in our group, I know people, Jay Kinder did 530 homes in 1 year, number 2 at Coldwell Banker. He's one of our business partners. There's people in the company that are doing thousands of transactions, and they're kind of saying that, EXP is the Amazon of real estate, and it's where the pros go to grow. And I believe no matter what level that you're at, there's always another level. And it's pretty cool because there's so many high level people within our group and all of EXP that until we're doing 2,000 units, there's going to be somebody pulling us up, so we can continue to get to those kind of levels. So I know it's exciting for me. I've been plugged in for 5 years, in real estate for 33, and I've never seen an agent-centric company that even comes close to what EXP offers. So I'm excited for you.
Yeah, thanks. I'm excited too, and I can't wait to be able to share this with other agents in the business, but also to have that, skills and that I can pass on to my clients, right? So
right. Yeah, I mean, we have the luxury department, of course, residential, commercial, farms and land department. There's a lot of different niches within the company that people can get involved with, and kind of the sky is the limit for depending on what you want to accomplish and work on. So what would you say you're most excited about for your real estate business? Where do you see your business maybe in 4 to 5 years? What are some of your goals, and what are you looking to do? Now you have a lot more free coaching, training, and tools and systems to grow your business.
Yeah, I love to coach, so I would look forward to setting up a team with EXP, and to give them all the tools that they need to be able to be successful, along with myself, obviously.
Right.
But I think I don't believe that I've been somewhere in this industry where I felt that could be possible, but I feel the resources here are incredible. So yeah, I'll look forward to that.
Okay, that's awesome. So yeah, anyone who's listening, I mean, if you're anywhere in Suzanne's area, in Ontario, definitely reach out to her. Phone number's right there, and just to ask questions. I tell people, even if you're happy and comfortable where you are, that's great. Suzanne was too. But you owe it to yourself. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to your family. We all get up every day, leave our kids, leave our families, go to work, take care of buyers and sellers, and we love it. But you're doing it to get paid. You're doing it to earn an income for your family. And what's cool is you get to do the same exact thing here, but we have low fees, low caps, and one of the best parts is having multiple streams of income to over and above just your commissions, and get stock ownership. So literally you get stock ownership in the company that you're helping to grow. So if you go from 20 deals to 50, or you help somebody sell a bunch more houses, or maybe another country opens up. In the past, we didn't get any value from that. It was great bragging rights, but there wasn't anything that was a benefit to us. But as EXP grows now in 24 countries, all 50 states in the US, 9 provinces in Canada, And as we continue to grow, our equity in the company, stock equity grows. And that's something that you can cash in when it vests to retire someday, right? And the passive income that we generate from all the referrals, et cetera, is is willable. It's willable to our family, to our kids. So we're not just working for ourselves; we're working for our families, even after we're gone. And that's what helps me sleep well at night, knowing that we're not just an agent, and when we get done selling someday, we have nothing to show for it except maybe investments that we have, but we can have ownership in a publicly traded company. That's kind of exciting to me.
Yeah, exciting for me too. And that certainly helped with the decision moving over to EXP. And I'm glad that I've done that. And I hope that others do too, because it does make total sense. It makes total business sense.
Well, you said something earlier that you made a decision with your mind and not your heart. And we got to use our heart for, love on our kids and our spouses and our families. But you leave every day to go to work, and so you got to make business decisions. I've seen people love, they were at Keller Williams or Remax or Royal LePage or an independent, wherever they were, and literally kind of come over crying because there's other friends. But you know what? They're still going to be your friends. They're still human beings.
Yeah.
If they were your friends when you worked with them, they'll actually be that much happier for you if they're really your friends when they see you on social media saying, "Hey, I just capped and got a stock award. Hey, I just hit Icon and I got this nice award, but I also got $16,600 worth of stock ownership given to me for free for doing my job." And they're going to be happy for you because you were doing that at the other company for just commission check, and now you're doing that for wealth for your business. So yeah, we definitely got to. I always encourage people, just look, come with your business hat on, and use it for a backup offer. That's one thing that we can always count on, right, Suzanne, is change. Right? Yeah. Change is coming no matter what. We've been in business. There was no MLS. The multiple listing service were books that we would get once a month, right? And we had fax machines.
I forgot about those books, Andre.
Yeah, I'm aging myself, right? With the
yeah, me too.
We used to have those books. We didn't have, the websites and internet, all this stuff. Things change, and you have to change with it, right? And EXP is the fastest growing company on the globe. And I'm proud to say, I don't know if everyone knows it out there, but we're on Trend's list. Real Trend just recently named the #1 company in the globe for units sold, for houses and residential commercial properties sold. We're #1 across the globe, and #2 is 105,000 plus units behind.
Wow.
So no one can say that we're not selling a lot of houses. And what does that mean for our client, Suzanne, with having access to 90,000 agents in 24 countries that are actually on one platform? We're literally on one platform where we can send the referrals back and forth and chat about it in workplace and share our properties to our investors in other countries coming to Canada and vice versa. You didn't only help yourself by partnering with us at EXP, you just gave your buyers and sellers a huge upgrade in the marketing and the systems that you're going to be able to provide, so you can get top dollar for their property and sell that much quicker and less hassle because of all the help and collaboration that you're going to have with the entire company.
Yeah, so true, so true. You take the listings that we get, we put them into workplace, everybody sees them. And sometimes we're not looking specifically for something for a client at that time, but when we see it come up, we're like, hey, I know who would like that house, So, I mean, it's certainly a help for all of us.
And I don't know if you've heard or not, but I know EXP purchased Zoocasa. That's a big deal in Canada, right? So we actually own Zoocasa, that whole system. We also have a system called EXP Exclusive, where because we're one company owned by one owner and us real estate agents, we can share our properties prior to them hitting the market off, or properties that are off market. The owner may not want to put it on MLS or whatever it might be, but we can share it with our 90,000 agents and help some of our off market properties or our coming soon properties get out there before they actually hit MLS. So that's just another great tool and system for our buyers and sellers that's going to help us, sell more property. So I'm excited for your, the years that you'll be here selling real estate, Suzanne, in Ontario. And again, it doesn't matter if people are listening and they don't have to be in Ontario. I'm in Florida. Now, when I joined EXP, I was in Georgia, but I'm licensed in Florida and Georgia. But because of the platform, we can live in any state or country that the company's in and still do business, and refer business around the globe. So pretty cool. What would you say? And you mentioned a few things, but what was the deciding factor? The number 1, 2, or 3 things that really help you make the decision that this would be the best thing for you and your family and to advance your real estate career, even though you were comfortable, afraid of change. And I say that because most of us real estate agents, especially us, I'm not calling you, but I'm an old dog in this industry, and we don't like change, but we have to, if we're going to be relevant and take care of our clients, we do have to be, in the 21st century here, and being with, one of the fastest growing company on the globe. What was the top 1 or 2, 3 things for you that when you used your business mind had you make the move?
Yeah, for me, it was more what they could offer me to assist with my clients. So the courses, the free coaching, like I said before, not just a simple course, some very high-end stuff, which I very much appreciate. And of course, the stock options in this, where the agents are all working together, because we're all in ownership. So
right.
It's a different dynamic for sure, and it's great.
If there is one thing you could do over again, or if you have a regret of moving to EXP, what would that be?
That I didn't do it years ago when I found out. I should have gone then. But I'm here now, so I'm very happy to be here, and I hope that I can pass on what I've learned about EXP to other agents, but also pick up stuff and for my clients too. So
right. And that's a common theme. When I ask that question, 9 out of 10 times people say, I wish I would have came sooner. I wish I would have came and investigated it anyway, thoroughly when I first heard about it, because we hear about it and it sounds great, but we're busy, man. And we're taking care of our clients. We're taking care of our families. We're just busy and we're comfortable. So we're not looking to make a move. But man, if you knew with a shadow of a doubt that you could buy a Lamborghini for the same price as a Honda Shadow, oh no, that's a motorcycle. Sorry, I don't know, Honda car, whatever. Would you make that deal? Would you at least explore that deal if you could be in the same? I mean, both vehicles are going to get you from A to B, but
it's true. For me, I did investigate it when, I want to say maybe about 1.5 years ago. I knew it was the right move, but like you said, you're too busy. I don't want to change. I don't want to learn new things. Because I'm too busy. So sometimes I wish I had just put that aside and made the move then. Definitely I'm glad I've done it now, but.
Right. And I'm sure you're too busy now, right? I mean, there's never a good change. And when you think about, the big decisions that we make in life, it might be getting married or having kids or making a move, like a house move or something. Is there ever a good time to do any of those things? But but you do them anyway because you know it's the right thing to do. It's going to be the best thing for you and your family. So you just pick a date and make it happen.
Right.
And
exactly
I
what you do.
People the same exact thing. You know, if you're a good agent, you're always going to have listings. You can't wait until you don't have any listings. You're always going to have listings. You know, you can't wait to you don't have any under contracts. Good agents always have under contracts. So you just kind of pick a date and make it happen. Just like, hey, you pick a date to get married, and it could rain, it could snow. I mean, who knows? But you're still going to do it, and it's all going to turn out, you know, in the end. But I really enjoy it.
Pick the date and make the move, because that actual transition over was so quick, so fast. I had to keep up to you guys to be able to do it. I was like, holy cow. But it was seamless. It was good. And yeah, it went real quick.
Yeah, people, I think we as humans, we make change a lot bigger than what it is. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, when you're really busy, you got cards, you got signs, you got to change some things. But it's a very small minimum amount of time and energy that you lose because you're making the change. But the reward long term for your another 5, 10, 20 plus year career. Imagine if you would have just stayed comfortable, never made the move, and 20 years from now, whenever that might be, you're ready to kind of slow down, and you look back and you look at your friends that did make the move, that have 20 years worth of stock ownership, hit Icon awards, hit the $16,000 that they got back for 20 years, and you could have said, and you could be looking at that, and they're paying, you know, they're retiring, taking that stock, maybe, you know, paying for a second home or for their kids or their grandkids' education, and you're looking at your grandkids thinking, dang, if I was uncomfortable for 5 days, I could have be paying for my grandkids' education like my friend did. But geez, I didn't want to be, I was too busy.
Yeah.
Right. So congratulations, Suzanne, for making it happen. Any last words or any last things you want to share before we sign off?
No, I'm glad they made the move for so many reasons, as we discussed. And yeah, if anybody wants to reach out to me, my number is on the screen, or Facebook Messenger. I can certainly tell you my experience has been good coming over to EXP. It's a good company.
That's awesome. Last question I always like to ask: if you're a book reader or a movie watcher, what's a favorite book or movie that you'd like to recommend to our listeners?
I read a book, Business Made Simple, by Donald Miller. Great book. It kind of puts a perspective of business, but also you as a person. So yeah, it's good.
All right, that's awesome. Well, thanks, Suzanne. I'm really happy to be in business with you. Welcome to the EXP family. Looking forward to seeing you at one of the live events, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks everyone for tuning in to the Financial Freedom Forever podcast, and have a great day.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Listen to what our business partners are saying about our FFF group.
Plenty of leaders out there, and this is the kind of group, the Financial Freedom Group, is you're not serving Andre, Andre's serving you, okay? Here's what I mean with this, perfect example. So I sent out these 50 emails referencing Andre, and I thought, as a courtesy, I'm going to copy Andre on this, so he sees what I'm sending out, right? Just professional courtesy. This was on a Saturday. Sunday morning, before I get up, everybody's getting ready for church and everything, I look, and Andre, on his own, of his own volition, personally reached out to all 50 of those people, individual emails, on his own. Well, I didn't ask for it. He did it on his own. That's the kind of support I'm talking about. That's the kind of leadership that I'm talking about. That's the kind of leadership you deserve, everybody deserves, everybody should ask for and expect in any company. We have it in the Financial Freedom Group. So thank you, Andre.
To get your questions answered and learn more about why people are joining EXP by 1,000 people a week and partnering up with us, please go to partnerwithandre.com or click the link below, check out the videos, and let's have a private conversation.